Many people are absolutely terrified of rejection, and this fear, it really holds them back from going out into the world and taking the actions they need to take to get the results they want in their life. Once you train yourself and learn how to overcome this fear, you transform from sitting on the sidelines of life to being scared, to playing it safe, from playing small. You switch from that to being a completely unstoppable, goal-achieving juggernaut. So how do you become immune to rejection? Step 1 is just experience a lot of it. Take a lot of fucking action. Get rejected a shit ton. Psychology of fear, it's very simple. If you back away from a fear, if you continually make it a habit to move away from the thing that scares you, the fear, it's going to grow bigger, it's going to become more magnified, and it's really going to dominate you and prevent you from taking action. And conversely, if you move towards the fear, if you do the thing that scares you, if you run towards rejection, then it's going to grow smaller, and you're going to realize there's not that much to be afraid of here. The more rejection you experience, the more you realize, this is not that fucking bad. It's not nearly as scary as I thought it would be. If you only ask a woman out once every 6 months, rejection, it can be this huge, horrible, crushing, emotional event. Dude, if you're going out there every fucking week, every fucking day, approaching hot women, asking them out, dude, rejection is just another fucking day for you. That's an average fucking Tuesday for me. I'm going out there and taking so much action. So, the more you do it, the less of a sting there is behind it. Number 2 is you need to rewire your brain to view rejection as a positive thing. Think about it as a good thing. This is good. We think about it as a negative thing. It's a bad thing. Dude, switch that around. Getting rejected, it means you're taking action. The more rejection you're experiencing, the more action you're taking, and ultimately the more results you're going to get. So that's a good thing. You should be proud of the fact that you're going for it versus sitting on the fucking sidelines of life. Greg Plitt, he had a great quote where he said, "I failed is 10 times more of a man than someone who says what if." Because what if never showed up to the arena. Dude, I'd rather go for it. I'd rather fail. I'd rather faceplant. I'd rather fucking embarrass myself, but know that I had the fucking balls to go for it versus not even have the courage to try in the first place. Rejection, dude, it also just strengthens you. It toughens your mindset. It makes you more resilient, more confident. And there really is a positive upward feedback cycle here where it's the more action you take, the more rejection you experience, the more confidence you get from knowing that you can just go out there and experience this and face it, and it's totally fucking fine. And you get more willing to go out there and take the action in the first place to get more results at the end of the fucking day. So there really is a positive feedback cycle that plays a role here. Also understand that being willing to get rejected just separates you from the pack. It separates you in the sense that it's you're very often the only person with the fucking balls to go out there and do this stuff. Going out there and cold approaching really hot women and talking to them. Dude, nobody fucking does this. Nobody has the courage to go out and do this. I know this because I make it a habit to ask women. I'm how often does this happen to you? At the grocery store, gas station, clothing store, whatever the fuck. How often does a guy come up to you like this and just, approach you, start a conversation, and ask you out? Dude, they always tell me never. Nobody ever fucking does this. Nobody has the balls to do it. So it separates you in that sense, and you can get a real confidence boost from that part of it. And then it also separates you in terms of you just get way more fucking results from the bold action that you're willing to take. Something else you need to realize is that rejection is almost never as bad as you imagine that it's going to be. We envision women kicking us in the fucking nuts and splashing drinks in our face and calling us a pervert and pepper spraying us. Dude, we imagine people around us in the situation pointing and laughing you got rejected, you fucking clown. Dude, in reality, no one laughs, no one gives a shit, nobody cares. They mind their business. In reality, women, they're very polite when they let you down, as long as you're professional and respectful in your approach. So all these horrible, awful, imagined fantasies you have in your fucking head, this is pure fantasy, and it has no relation to the actual fucking reality of the circumstances. Something else you need to learn is to not take rejection personally. If you go up to a woman and you approach her and you ask her out and she rejects you, dude, there could be 100 fucking reasons for this, and don't think that it's because you suck or that you're a fucking loser or you're boring or you're unattractive. Dude, she could have a boyfriend. She could have just gotten out of a relationship. She could be depressed and not interested in dating right now. Her fucking family member could have just died and she's in a really fucking low spot. She could be a lesbian. The personality chemistry might not be there. There could literally be 100 fucking reasons for it. So just train yourself to not take it personally. If the chemistry isn't there, if we're just incompatible personality-wise, if I'm not her specific fucking type, that's fine because there are plenty of women out there where we are compatible. The chemistry and the attraction is there. So just don't think that rejection is a reflection of you sucking or you being a fucking loser. Just train yourself to break out of that mindset and understand that it's if I go out there and take action and don't get the results I want, that doesn't mean that I'm a fucking loser. Something else you can do is use mental reframes to nullify the pain of rejection. This is where you flip it around and you really convert it inside of your head from a negative to positive. And so instead of thinking about this sucks, this is a bad thing, you can just train yourself to say this is good, this is awesome. How is this good? It's good. I got rejected. Well, it's a good thing because I'm going to go out there and find someone hotter, more attractive, better personality, better chemistry. This is good. Something else I learned from the book, Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. Most people, their response to negative circumstances is to shake their head, say no. Flip it around. Nod your head yes. Get rejected. You're like, yes, yes. And then you just look for the reasons why yes is the response you should have. Yes, this is making me stronger. It's making me tougher. This is me showing how willing I am to get the fuck out there and take action. Yes, this just means around the corner is a better woman for me. If you just train yourself to think positive instead of negative, that can really help to just nullify the pain of this rejection. Something else you can do is just view the really bad rejections, like the rare, really awful ones, as funny stories to tell your friends. What kind of stories do you tell? You look for those outlier events. You're not looking for boring fucking lame shit where she was polite and it was just like a neutral fucking interaction. You want the girl that was a bitch to you, something fucking terrible happened. Dude, those are the funny stories you tell. So that can help as well. View the rejections as a test of your willingness to just keep taking action in the face of adversity. Have that x-ray vision. Be willing to just understand through all these fucking brick walls I have to go through. At the end of the fucking line, that's the target. That's the goal that I'm going for. And just stay laser focused on that and just view the rejection, view the faceplants, view the embarrassments as a test of how willing you are to just smash through these fucking obstacles to get the results you want in life. Hope you found this helpful. Let me know in the comments how else you think about rejection, what helps you to take the sting out of it and be more immune to it. Hit that fucking like button, subscribe, check back for more videos.